Why am I so interested in this whole sentiment thing? Well, I went back and found one of the silliest posts that I've ever made on Twitter, and I think it illustrates how much we're all influenced by sentiment. So let me have a minute of your time here. What we're looking at is the MicroStrategy price and the Bitcoin price over time. And this is over a period towards the end of 2024, early 2025, when the biggest blow off top was happening. The bottom line here is my language that I use during this time period, during all of my posts, specifically filtered for excitement. So language that had more like enthusiasm or positiveness, that kind of thing. Ran this through an AI model. And what you're looking at is my mood over time of the posts. And you'll see right when price starts to rip, so does my mood. So does the positive posting that I do. You'll see it dip down here when I realize like the top has blown off or readjusting. You'll see me get a little bit more excited here, like really trying to time the bottom. We'll go into that post momentarily. And then you'll see it get positive again as price started to run up, followed by much more negativity throughout here. Now, this post I made on December 29th, 2024, which was right smack dab in here. And I said, the low MSTR sentiment honestly has me giddy to buy more. These bots and brain dead takes are my counter signal. Literally no one that actually understands this thing is nervous right now. And this is hilarious because I thought that sentiment was low. That's what I said. My own sentiment was kind of high because I was speaking positively. So I went and looked at an aggregate of Bitcoiners info here. That's what we're looking at, and that's what my dashboard is showing, using the exact same weighting and time periods and everything. And this is a cohort of Bitcoiners and the exact same data on excitement that I had used, but a collection of them. And what it shows is that I was objectively wrong. Similar sentiment things here. You'll see like peaks of positivity specifically in this time period. But right when I said sentiment was low, could not have been farther from the truth. Actually, the opposite is arguably true. Sentiment was pretty high here. I think we were all trying to talk ourselves into like, hey, this is just a temporary crash. Things are all pretty good. At least that's the way it felt on Twitter at the time. Now, this is just a little snippet, but I actually do think it's pretty illustrative of the norm, where we're all kind of swimming in the sea of sentiment all the time. And we're often blind to that which we exist inside of. It's like the whole what is water thing, where one fish says to another, what is this water thing? Boom, found a meme for you. My personal takeaway here is that even myself am way more sensitive to the broader sentiment and narrative happening out in the world than I even thought I was. And looking through this data, I thought would be a good way to illustrate how much you likely are too.